Wagwan people, welcome to Australia for the second stage of the Down Under between Woodside and Stirling, 134 kilometers of hills today, as we'll cross the Quarry Road 4 times, and then we'll enter the final circuit, which is a circuit everyone knows on the well, if you've been playing the Down Under for quite a while. It is your usual finish in Stirling. Maybe an opportunity for Jay Mccarthy to have a good result today. If you haven't seen yesterday's episode, please do consider doing so. If you're new on here, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And without further ado, let's jump in for the second stage of this Down Under. Well, that was the longest loading screen I've ever had on PCM, so I hope this stage is good. Oh, wait. Is there a slight issue here with the kit, or is that me? I'm gonna go on a limb and say there is a slight issue with the kit. That'll be fixed. I'll, um, I'll mention this. Yeah, there is a slight issue with the kit. I'll mention this to the database guys. It'll be an easy fix. But we've got a 133 kilometer stage today on our hands. We'll try and have either Stirling in the breakaway as soon as possible. The one thing that worries me is that there is a lot of riders ahead of him in the peloton, and I'm not sure I'll be able to get the correct break. At least I'll try to. We'll make sure that Guillaume van Kersbulk doesn't take the points today instead of me. Also making sure that our riders are at the front as we climb the Quarry Road for the first time today. First out of 4, 2 times for the KOM jersey, sorry, the mountain jersey. This time it isn't. Attack from Nielsen Paulus, who has signed with EF. Okay, that's something I was aware of, but we're going to follow his attack. We're also followed by Battistella for NTT and Guillaume van Kersbulk for CCC. So 2 guys of yesterday's breakaway once again in the break today. And yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. So I had played this stage once. The result was a win from Sam Bennett ahead of Giacomo Nizzolo and Cesare Benedetti. The main thing that had happened in this stage was the retirement of Caleb Ewan, who was leading the tour. So maybe we'll have a similar amount of drama today. I don't know, but we shall see. In 6 kilometers, though, we'll have the first climb of the day, the Quarry Road, for the first time as a KOM. You know what? We're gonna stick. We'll stick with this. Not gonna skip. Not gonna move forward. Gap with the peloton is 1 minute 30. Still some attacks. Here is Joey Roskop for CCC. He's followed by White for Bridge Lane, Lachlan Morton for EF, and James Piccoli for Israel Startup Nation. I mean, if they join me, that'd be that wouldn't be ideal for me. That really wouldn't be ideal because Piccoli and Joey Roskop are much better climber than I am. So that's something I'd like to avoid. Attack from Guillaume van Kersbulk. We're immediately going to jump in his wheel. There is no way I'm losing points today on the Belgian. I'd rather lose points on Nielsen Paulus or Battistella. Sorry. There goes Ida Schelling overtaking van Kersbulk. Nielsen Paulus is most likely going to take 10 points today. Yes, he will. Patrick Schelling gets 8. Okay, we take the lead once again in the mountain classification. Guillaume van Kersbulk has taken 2 points. Battistella has taken 4. Alright. And the chasing group has been co-opted by the peloton. So that's absolutely ideal. 3 kilometers until the second summit of the Quarry Road. We are attacked very early by Nielsen Paulus, and we've been caught slightly off guard. And that's not good. That's no good. We've lost a lot of energy trying to follow the first move from the rod of EF Education first. Battistella has made a move as well, and he might as well take first place. We're going to try and counter-attack with 400 meters left in this climb. The aim is simple, just finish ahead of Van Kersbulk, and we do not. So it's a tie. 2 riders with 20 points are leading the classification here. Van Kersbulk and myself. Battistella has got 14. Nielsen Paulus has got 12. Asbjørn Kragh Andersen is in 5th position with 10 points. Okay, that it did not happen how I wanted to. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's better than being behind Van Kersbulk, but I'd have rather finish ahead of him. Right, 55 kilometers left. We've started the circuit for the first time today, and I decided to drop Ide from the break. There is no point in me staying at the front. The gap is only 1 minute, and the more I stay at the front, the bigger my chances of being of getting points for the intermediates increase. And if I get points, I get bonus time. If I get bonus time, my chances of being allowed in the breakaway are getting slimmer and slimmer. So I decided to get dropped. The gap is 50 seconds anyway for the breakaway now, with only Nielsen, Paulus, Gim van Kersbulk, and Samuele Battistella. Peloton is 50 kilometers behind. No, there's 50 kilometers left for the breakaway for the peloton, not 50 kilometers behind. We're trying to get water with the Shelling. It's struggle town with my guys. They're struggling to start the front. Obviously, Jay Mccarthy and Cesare Benedetti are managing to do so, and thank God, because otherwise it'd be quite peak. But yeah, apart from that, uh, I guess I'll see you sooner than later. That makes no sense. I'll see you quite far in the break now. No, I can't speak. It's the morning. It's what time is it? It's currently 7 a.m. So yes, I'm tired, but yeah, I'll see you with like 10, 15 kilometers left. All right, final 15 kilometers. It is actually, oh, big crash, big crash. Did I see Daryl MP? I did. I did see Daryl MP. Romain Barlet's on the ground with Daryl MP, Dylan Van Baarle, Pavel Sivakov. Okay, that's huge, but there's 12 kilometers left. I'm just gonna see if one of these four guys retires. The answer is no. All right, back to the front of the group. 34 riders left in the main group with 10 kilometers left before the line in Stirling. Sijara Benedetti and Jay McCarthy have been under protection for the past 50 kilometers, I would say. No, the past 30 kilometers, let's go. With Eric Bashka and Michael Schwarzman, respectively, doing their jobs. But it's now going to be time for our guys to work, and I'm going to try and be extremely careful of any sudden moves from, for example, Simon Yates, who's on the left-hand side of the road, and by the looks of it, he looks like he's about to attack. And indeed, he is. Jay McCarthy following the move of Simon Yates. Sijai Benedetti will stay in the wheel of Michael Schwarzman. I just don't want to get dropped by Simon Yates. Okay, if Mikkel Bjerg is able to sustain this attack, then maybe it's not that big of an attack. Okay, sorry about the frame rate being completely mad, but I just don't want to like be dropped or anything. Jay McCarthy in the wheel of Simon Yates is Mikkel Bjerg, Omar Freile, Svenrik Bistrom, Jasper Philipsen. All the sprinters are still here. So that's the main thing. Simon Yates has stopped his move. Where is Sejara Benedetti? Slightly behind. And actually a bit too far. We're going to use the gel on Jay McCarthy and Benedetti. Caleb Ewan is here, which is not ideal. Any other sprinter? Like a Sam Bennett, for example? Yep, Sam Bennett is here, so is Jasper Philipsen. Okay. My only sprinter here is Michael Schwarzman, so I guess I'm gonna have to sprint with Jay McCarthy. We'll take the wheel of Mats Pedersen, or actually of Sejara Benedetti, and we can start the offensive with Sejara Benedetti. Maybe that wasn't my wisest choice, now that I think about it. No, it clearly wasn't. It clearly wasn't a wise decision, but Jay McCarthy is going to make a huge run towards the line. Sadly, way too early. The win is going to be an easy dub for Sam Bennett ahead of Caleb Ewan, Diego Ulissi, Dries de Venance, Mats Pedersen, Ben Hermans, Jay McCarthy, Elia Viviani, Omar Freile, and Eduard Prades. Okay. I played it badly. I launched my sprint way too early with with Cesare Benedetti first, and then with Jay McCarthy. So two timing issues with my guys today. Okay, well, it's not too bad. It could have been worse. The only issue is Diego Ulissi getting second. That's the one thing that saddens me. Apart from that, I'm okay if Caleb Ewan and Sam Bennett take the wins. They're not going to be fighting with me on the Willinger Hill, so they might as well fight when they can. Well, it only took him 2 days to win a stage with the Deceuninck shirt. Sam Bennett, our former sprinter, who joined Deceuninck in the NT season, gets the W in Stirling. He takes second place in the GC behind Caleb Ewan and ahead of Ilya Viviani. We still take fourth position with Jay McCarthy following today's stage. Points wise, it'll be a tie between Bennett and Caleb Ewan, if I'm correct. Actually, no, it'll be Caleb Ewan easily first, my bad. But we'll first see the mountain classification being led by Guillaume van Kersbulk ahead of Ida Schelling. 20 points for the two of them, but van Kersbulk, for having crossed the most climbs in first place, will take we'll take the jersey. Caleb Ewan is indeed leading the points classification ahead of Ilya Viviani, Sam Bennett, Jay Mccarthy, and Mats Pedersen. Best young rider is still Jasper Philipsen, I reckon. Nope, it's now Mats Pedersen who is going to trade his world champion jersey for the best young rider of the Down Under. Jay Hindley is third, Rob Power fifth. Why am I talking about Sunweb? I don't ride with Sunweb anymore. And the best team is now Lotto Soudal, who are the only team who managed to put 3 riders in the first group. Okay. It's a win for Sam Bennett today. Ahead of Caleb Ewan, Diego Lucie, Dries de Venance, Mats Pedersen. We end up in 8th position with Jay McCarthy, I think 17th with Cesare Benedetti. Only 2 riders in the group for us. Michael Schwarzman got dropped with Mate Cataneo have signed with Deceuninck. Oh, for fuck's sake, we've got a new favorite for the Giro now. I'm trying to see, but I don't think there's any big names that got dropped. I mean, Rob Power, but it's not really a big name. Antoine Toulouk. Oh, actually, no, let's take a look at all the riders that fell. Darrell Impey losing 2 minutes 16. Same can be said for Romain Bardet, Pavel Sivakov, and Dylan Van Baarle. Huge loss today for Ineos. Did Ron Dennis finish in the first group? He did not. Did Ron Dennis wait for his... Oh, that's peak. That's peak. Ron Dennis had to wait for his team. Well, the Ineos team, despite bringing an armada, have been absolutely fucked today. Great. You love to see it. Okay, well, that was it for the second stage of this Down Under between Woodside and Stirling. Tomorrow we'll have a stage between Unley and Paracombe. To make sure to watch it, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you're happy and are as excited as I am for the return of the 2020 World Tour season, then please do leave a like down below. That would mean a lot to me. There's plenty of PCM content that will come soon on the channel, but I mean, all your PCM channels are most likely going to revive now with the season coming back, so you'll have plenty of content to watch. So if you choose to watch my content, then I'd be absolutely grateful. And yeah, I shall see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, on the Blackwar YouTube channel. And I didn't want to say that, but I did, so we'll move on. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bag. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up, I'm out with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.